In this video, we are going to do an example related to coefficient of variance. This example was asked in GTU Winter 2019 examination. Now the question says, goals scored by two teams A and B in the football season were as follows. Now a table is given. First row represents number of goals scored by team A and B. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now second row represents number of matches played by team A. So we can say that in 27 matches, team A scores 0 goal, whereas in 17 matches, team B scores 0 goal. In 9 matches, team A scores 1 goal. In 8 matches, team A scores 2 goals, whereas in 6 matches, team B scores 2 goals. Now we have to find which team is more consistent. Now from team A and team B, whichever team has lower value of coefficient of variance will be more consistent. So from team A and B, team having lower coefficient of variance will be more consistent. Now we have to find coefficient of variance, that is CV. So we will use this formula, standard deviation upon mean. This x bar is mean goals times 100. And standard deviation we will find using this formula of variance. So we have to remember these two formulas. Now we will calculate coefficient of variance for team A. So for that we have to first calculate this mean number of goals scored by team A. So this we can calculate using this formula, sigma fi xi divided by sigma fi. So we have to calculate all these terms. So for that we will form a table. So we'll take xi column, fi column. Xi is number of goals scored by team A and fi is number of matches played by team A. And finally we will multiply xi and fi. So we will write all these goals in under the xi column. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in right hand side we will write number of matches. So in 27 matches team A scores 0 goal. So we will write 27 here. So in next row we will write 9, 8, 5 and 4. 9, 8, 5 and 4. So in fi column we will write all these data. Now we will just multiply all these values. 0 times 27 is 0. 9 times 1 is equal to 9. 8 times 2 is equal to 16. 5 times 3 is equal to 15 and 16. So we will do summation of these values in order to get sigma fi. So 27 plus 9 plus 8 plus 5 plus 4, that will give you answer as 53. Now we will do summation of all these terms. 0 plus 9 plus 16 plus 15 plus 16. So sigma xi fi is equal to 56. Now using this formula we will calculate the mean. So sigma xi fi or fi xi is equal to 56 and sigma fi is 53. So it will give you the value as 1.0566. Now in the next column we will calculate x minus x bar whole square, because we have to use this term in this formula. So we will calculate xi minus x bar whole square, and then we will add again add a column fi times x minus x bar whole square, because this is multiplication of fi times xi minus x bar whole square. So let us calculate the first data of the column. So x minus x bar, x is 0 minus x bar is 1.0566 and whole square. So if you do this calculation, you will get your answer as 1.1164. Similarly, for second column, for second row, x minus x bar, x is 1 minus x bar is 1.0566 whole square. So it will give you the value of 3.2 times 10 raised to minus 3. So you can form this entire column. I have already calculated, so I will just fill remaining values. Now you have to multiply values in this column and this column in order to get fi times x minus x bar whole square. So 27 times 1.1164. So it will give you value of 30.1428. Similarly, 9 times 3.2 times 10 raised to minus 3. So it will be 0.0288. Now I will write remaining values by following similar procedure. 34.6544. Now you have to sum up all these values. 30.1428 plus 0.0288 plus 7.12. So you will get sigma fi x minus x bar whole square, x minus x bar whole square. So you will get 90.83. Now this value we have to put in this equation in order to calculate sigma square. So sigma square is equal to, we have already calculated this term here, so it is 90.83. This term right here is 90.83 divided by sigma fi. Now sigma fi is 53. Here sigma fi is 53. So we'll put 53 here. So you will get your variance as, let me use calculator, 90.83 by 53. So it will be 1.7138. And if you take square root of variance, you will get standard deviation. So it will be square root of answer is 1.3091. So this will be our standard deviation. Now we will put this value of sigma in this equation. So we will get coefficient of variance for team A. Let me use another page. Coefficient of variance for team A is equal to sigma by x times 100. Now sigma is 1. That we have calculated 1.30, excuse me, 1.3091, and x bar is 1.0566. times 100. So 1.3091 times 100 divided by 1.0566. So coefficient of variance for team A is 123.89. Now we will follow similar procedure for team B that we will calculate in the next video.